Cash is important in retirement. We want to make sure that you have enough cash to meet living expenses if there's a correction in markets, but that cash might be sitting in your portfolio, for example. Cash might not necessarily be in the bank. Cash is always important to have a good buffer because we don't want to sell your assets when they're under pressure. So as I said, cash might be in the portfolio, it might be personally. One of the things we want to make sure with your cash though is you're getting the best return possible. Sometimes what tends to happen is people pay off their mortgage, they close the mortgage down and they previously used an offset, for example, which is a great way to save some money on your loan. But then the bank would just put you in a savings account and you might be getting 0.4% per annum, which is not good. We want to make sure you've got it in a high interest savings account. At the moment, you can get some much better numbers than 0.4% per annum. So yes, savings are important to have in retirement, but we don't want too much. If we're talking about you having $500,000 in the bank, in cash, we can probably deploy them better. It depends on what you're going to spend as well, of course. If you've got a lifestyle that costs you $500,000 a year, then yep, probably a good amount to have in cash. But if you're spending about $100,000 a year, we could probably rebalance that and get more of that money working a little bit harder for you.